Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole and I like to do fashion DIYs, but in today's video I'm doing something a little bit different. I am going to be attempting to rejuvenate these red suede boots. These guys have seen better days. I love these boots, and unfortunately the first time I wore them, I destroyed them. It was one of those situations where I didn't think I would be going to so many different places because that wasn't the plan, but the plan changed and I was stuck wearing these and there was a lot of salt and I remember getting stepped on repeatedly. And after I got home, I just really couldn't look at them because my heart was broken because I ruined these boots. So they've been sitting in my closet for the past probably 2 years, and since they are quote-unquote ruined to me, I might as well try to fix them by cleaning and re-dyeing them. I could probably get away with just cleaning these, but I also wanted to try dyeing them because there are some areas that are faded that I probably did while scrubbing, but honestly, it's probably only me that notices it, or maybe it's noticeable in this lighting, I can't tell. But one is a slightly different shade than the other one, and it literally drives me nuts when I look down at them. So maybe dyeing will fix that problem. The dye I'm gonna be using is Angelus Red Suede Dye. So this product is available on Amazon, but I was lucky enough to find it at a place here in Toronto for a much more reasonable price. So definitely try to find a local place that carries these products before resorting to Amazon if you can. But before I get into the dyeing process, I am going to clean my boots. So to do that, I picked up also by Angelus this easy cleaner, and it is for suede, leather, and nubuck. So never used this product before, never actually cleaned suede before, so fingers crossed. Also to clean, I'm going to be using this suede cleaning brush. I purchased this from the same store that I purchased the boots from, so hopefully this is the right product. It's double-ended and one has like a rubber side and then one's more of a bristle. But when I was doing research on this, a lot of the bristles that I saw were more of a natural bristle, so if you have some sort of bamboo brush, that would probably be better, but I'm just going to use whatever I have on hand, which is this guy. And you will also need a microfiber cloth. As you can tell, these boots have seen better days. There is discoloration and scuff marks. So to start, I'm going to take my suede brush and lightly try to loosen the dirt. For this, I use the rubber part of my brush to do so. Then I use this little cuticle pusher to gently scratch away any of the stubborn dirt, lifting the nap of the suede as I went. When I was done, it was time to move on to the cleaning process. I shook my suede cleaner before use and poured it into a bowl so it was easier to use. Then I took a clean towel, dipping it into the cleaner and wiping it in even strokes across my boots, trying my best to coat everything without soaking it. And let them dry for at least 6 hours. Okay, so it's been a few hours and my boots are completely dry. So before I move on to the dyeing process, I just need to revive the suede a little bit. So I'm going to be taking my suede brush and gently brush the boot so the natural nap of the suede comes back. And then I will move on to the dyeing process. So the Angelus dye comes with this little dabber applicator, and the box also folds out and acts as a tray, so you don't spill the dye when working with it. I've opted to just use a paintbrush I found laying around to apply the dye. Then I brushed my dye onto my boots. I tried to be as even as I could while applying the dye, but suede is also a bit forgiving, if not. Then I let dry overnight. So the one on the left has been dyed versus the one on the right has not. The difference seems subtle, but I am really happy with the result. Okay, so it is the next day and it's time to see how this suede dye dried, and honestly, not bad. I was a little worried in the drying process because there were certain parts of it that looked really brown almost, but once it fully dried, it honestly looks so good. So now I'm just giving it one final brush before I call it a day on these boots. I did realize that my dye work is a little uneven when I brought it into different lighting and could probably use a second coat, but for now I'm just going to leave them as is. They recommend giving it a good spray afterwards, so this is just what I'm going to be using. It's just what I had on hand, so yeah, let's finish these bad boys out. Okay, so now that they're all brushed out and finally done, honestly, not bad. Not bad. They turned out really well. They're definitely wearable again. And the process of this wasn't as tedious and annoying as I expected it to be. It was pretty self-explanatory and straightforward. I definitely recommend this as an alternative to maybe donating or getting rid of some lightly worn or used suede or leather goods. It's kind of nice to find another way to revive your things and get a little bit more wear out of them. And that is exactly what I'm able to do with these. So I am so excited that I can finally wear them again. Not that they're comfortable by any means, they are excruciatingly painful, so I only wear them for short periods of time, but at least I have the option to wear them again. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to see more fashion DIY content, please be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!